Snacks meals in the building.
I wasn't even thinking about me being on the show. I wanted to produce something for them.
Celebrity. Like if I went to the mall and stuff, people are like, oh,
The thing was, I didn't even know that anybody ever thought I was ugly.
We look like twins almost.
Okay.
She really wouldn't be able
Covering any more subjects related. So that's why you got the raw reaction. This is pathetic. It's pathetic. Hey guys, welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. It's your girl, Sweet Pea, and I'm back with an update to the saga. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. Let me just start off by saying I have some of the most loyal and wonderful subscribers and supporters. When I tell you, Brown Skin Lady 81, if you are out there, if you are here, you showed up and showed out for me. And I am so thankful for you. You DM'd Moniece. And you don't play about Sweet Pea. Y'all don't play about Sweet Pea. I'm just here to say that Moniece made it right. We talked about, what went on. We both agreed that it was the publicist, she dropped the ball. And so, there was still some, things that the way it went down, I didn't appreciate it because I'm like, I still don't understand how you were not ready at 1:00 when you signed an agreement the day before stating that you were going to do the interview. But that's neither here nor there. We squashed it and we agreed to go ahead and do an interview on the 9th. I mean, she has a lot going on. She had to go, she was going somewhere, traveling and all of that. And I feel like, that probably was part of it because she really had a tight schedule. So when I, said to reschedule, they should have just rescheduled it. She could have rescheduled it for 2 or 3 o'clock today instead of telling me that, no, you have to do 1:00. And then when I said, okay, I'm ready, let's do 1:00, there was no Moniece. I still don't get that part, but, whatever. I don't know if, it was going to be an issue and then they realized like, no, we don't want to do this to this lady because she got people DMing us, child, and she talk about getting lawyers and all this stuff. So yeah, we made it right. Y'all know that I'm always that type of person that I will let you know from start to finish what's going on. So I'm not going to just come up here and go crazy on Moniece and then once she make it right, I definitely going to come back and let everybody know that yes, I spoke with Moniece and she made it right. Okay, so we're going to go on ahead with that interview. We're going to do it on the 9th. I told her, you don't have to do it today and get all, try to hurry up and do it. If you were having, conflict of, scheduling and all that, let's just do it for another day. But that's all your PR person had to say. Like, why would you tell somebody to send money and have them do all these things if she was not ready? If she wasn't ready and she needed to reschedule, just reschedule it, And Moniece felt like she should have been CC'd on the emails. Her publicist wasn't CCing her. So, she said she was asleep and she woke up to a shitstorm. So I'm still trying to figure that out, Miss Moniece. Why you were asleep when you knew you had an interview to do at 1:00 today. That still don't make sense to me, boo. But I'm loving the fact that we were able to put that behind us and move on. Okay. So we're going to do the interview. We're going to do it on the 9th. But honey, Brown Skin Lady 81, she was not playing about Sweet Pea. She went on over there to Moniece and them and she said, she went on over there to Moniece and them and she said, run Sweet Pea her coin. Moniece sent me the screenshot of that DM, honey. Miss Brown Skin Lady 81 said, Sweet Pea is a sweetheart. Let me read what she said. Brown skin lady was not playing, honey. Brown skin lady was not playing. Okay. Let me let y'all know what brown skin lady. Brown skin lady said, we don't play about Sweet Pea. We do not. She said, where is it? All right, let me get it. Child, because I thought it was so sweet. I don't have frequency in here. Here it is. Brown skin lady said, honey, hello. Were you aware that YouTuber Sweet Pea Diaries had paid to interview you today? I'm not sure if it was a scammer or actually your people, but they took $2,500 from this smaller YouTuber and then rudely disregarded her request for a refund. Sweet Pea is so sweet, so I'm hoping you can rectify this. I can barely stomach Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, but really enjoyed you on there. Thanks and have a great day. Honey, Moniece, she wrote her back, told her she literally had just woke up, not even a joke. I asked my team to get her number and call her with me on the phone. And Brown Skin Lady said, awesome. Thank you for making sure things are addressed and rectified. So, honey, Brown Skin Lady had to went on over there and, honey, she said, are you aware of what's going on with Sweet Pea? And, to be honest with you, when I was going through that earlier, I had started to think that, like, is this a scammer? Was this really Moniece? But when I reviewed the Zelle link that I sent Moniece the money, I verified that it was actually Moniece. So that's how I knew it wasn't a scammer or a scam artist, that it was Moniece and her camp, because, I had already did my research before that. So I knew it wasn't a scammer doing it, like someone posing to be Moniece. I knew that wasn't the case. But I just felt like the PR person, she was the one that dropped the ball, to be honest with you. Like, if I put in this contract that Moniece was going to do an interview at 1:00 today, that I was going to pay you at 12:00 today and send you the link to the StreamYard at 12:00, why would you be asking me last night about payment? And then say to me that, well, we didn't hear from you last night, so that's why Moniece wasn't ready for the interview. That doesn't make any sense. Moniece signed a contract stating that she's agreeing to be paid at 12:00 today. So there was no reason to ask me about the payment. So there's like little details where I'm like, yeah, we can piece it up and we can move forward, because at the end of the day, I did spend $2,500. It would be nice to get the interview. But yeah, you're not about to play in my face. I'm grown and I know, how to handle business. And I know that I sent you something in writing that said this is what we were doing. Okay. So if you are a PR person and you were supposed to be directing Moniece on what was going on, you dropped the ball on that. Okay. So to try to blow me off and say, lady, if it works, it works. And lady, she's sleeping right now. What do you mean she's sleeping right now? She agreed to do an interview at 1:00. What are you talking about? Like, so there were just little things that this woman is clearly not professional. She's clearly not a publicist. She must be someone that just started in publicity. I don't know. But, we did rectify it, Moniece and I, not Moniece, I, and the publicist. Moniece and I rectified it. And I'm appreciative of that Moniece made that right. Because I wasn't playing, honey. I was talking about lawyers, breach of contracts, all types of shit. Give me my money, okay? I was like, no, I don't even want to talk. Send me my money back. Like, it was just a bad taste in my mouth. At this point, I'm like, girl, you talking about sleep? She's sleeping. It's 1:00. She's supposed to. And then the other part, like I told Moniece, this was the part that really I was side-eyeing the publicist, because I asked you earlier today, At 11:30, when I was getting ready to get this payment together, I sent you an email and I said, I'm in a meeting with my investors, right? This meeting is scheduled to run over an hour. So do you think we can maybe do this at 2 o'clock? The publicist told me no. She said, no, we agreed to do 1 o'clock. So you have to do 1 o'clock. So I left out of my meeting, left out of where I was, and went and set up to do this interview and be ready by 1 o'clock. So if Moniece was asleep, why didn't you just say, yeah, because she's still sleeping anyway? And she told me, and Moniece said that she told the woman last night she wasn't going to be ready at 10 this morning. That 1 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock her time was really kind of pushing it. And she took meds, to rest and all this, and she might have not been ready. So why would the publicist say to me, no, we have to absolutely do 1 o'clock if Moniece was sleeping? Like I'm like, I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm gonna let y'all roll with it. But honey, it still don't sound right. I'm grown. I'm 43. You're not about to play in my face, okay? But I'm gonna let them go. I'm gonna let them go with it because Moniece, she could have just let it go and she could have just kept going with it. And like, I don't owe her no money. I don't know what she talking about. And she did not do that. She immediately made it right, and she did hold her people accountable. So I'm just let you guys know. Y'all know Sweet Pea don't play. I be on top of my business. I do not play. That's why I put everything in writing. Because if I did not have that in writing, that I was supposed to be depositing that money at 12 and that I was owed an interview at 1, if I did not have that in writing, I would have been shit out of luck. Period. I would not have been able to prove any of that. Exactly, Alexis. She needs better people. Yes, because clearly the contract stated that she was being paid today at 12. So why were you asking me about money last night when I already told you what it was? Why would you be asking me that? Then you try to lie to me and say, well, we didn't hear from you last night, so we weren't sure what was going on. Why? Why were you not sure what was going on? You signed a contract that said you was going to be up at 1 to do the interview and that I would be paying at 12. So, stop it. Exactly, Ariana. I would have fired her too. That's exactly what she should have did. But I got the the impression that they're friends or they're close because she was saying something about, the publicist had to go put her kids in school. I don't know if she's in between Arizona, Vegas and Cali, or Arizona and Cali. I don't know. But all I know, and then the publicist, you getting smart with me. What you getting smart with me for? I'm the one that paid for a service. Like, why are you getting smart with me? You weren't getting smart with me when we were doing the deal and when we were, getting the paperwork together. And see, that's another thing. This is the same thing that Tasha does. This is what I don't like about Tasha. This is what people do when they're wrong. She was wrong from the door because she didn't want to admit that she didn't read that contract, the publicist. Moniece is not at fault. The publicist is at fault because Moniece is hiring this publicist to read paperwork, read documents, read contracts, and then give them to Moniece to sign. I wouldn't even doubt that Moniece didn't even read that contract. That she put the contract in front of Moniece to sign it and said, yeah, I looked at everything. Here's the particulars. Boom. And she didn't even pay attention to the fact that that first sentence said what time I would be paying, when I would be paying, and how much I would be paying, and when it would be paid. So that's why the publicist asked that question. Well, when is it going to be paid? Or I need to know status of the payment. And she asked that last night. First off, you have to realize we're 3 hours time difference. I'm asleep. It's 12 midnight. You emailing me at 12 midnight. I'm in the bed. I done already signed, you done already signed the contract, I done already signed off on it, and we done moved on with our night. Why would you be emailing me 12 midnight asking me about payment, trying to make it look like, oh, we don't have confirmation from her. So we're not sure that that we're interviewing tomorrow. That's bullshit because the confirmation is in the contract where I said I'm depositing the money at 12 in the afternoon on 8/5. I am also sending the StreamYard link. I am also waiting on Moniece to interview at 1 o'clock. So all of that is listed in, she should be paying you because nobody was looking. Exactly. Okay, Alexis, because nobody was looking for her. And my thing is, your people was not looking. Your people was just like, oh, she's sleeping. What do you mean she's sleeping? Why are you trying to? And then the thing about this is the publicist needs to go somewhere and sit down because you got smart with me, told me to make sure I handle my business better, that I'm emotional, that no, you are unprofessional. You agreed to a service at 1 o'clock today. What are you talking about? Why are you trying to put this on me? Because you didn't read the contract and you didn't realize that, oh, there was no reason to ask about money because she clearly said in the first sentence that she would be paying 8/5 at 12 in the afternoon. So there was no need. You're supposed to have Moniece up, ready, hair and makeup, and in front of that camera at 1 o'clock. That's what that was supposed to be. So, PR person, what are you doing? That's Moniece need to take care of that. Okay. Because, she had to then come and clean up the mess. Because now, while Moniece is sleeping, your publicist is getting into an argument with a potential, employer. I'm employing you. I'm paying you to do a gig on my channel. So Moniece is sleeping and your PR person is damaging a potential relationship with me and you, which it was. Shit, I was already on my platform telling my people, and now my people done went and DM'd her. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to act like I was wrong because you feel like, oh, I'm a smaller platform. Girl, you are clearly not used to doing business with a professional person because I was on point. I'm gonna show y'all this contract. Let me show y'all this contract, okay? Because I don't lie about stuff. My stuff is on point, okay? My stuff on point always. Show you this. I'm gonna show you this, okay? Because I'm not gonna show you guys the one with her signature because I don't wanna go too far. But I'm just gonna show you the copy. Because I don't play. Okay. She called herself getting smart with me. Like, what you getting smart with me for? Okay. So you guys see this, right? All right. Look at this thing. I am very professional. Honey, it says Sweet Pea Diaries virtual agreement. It had Sweet Pea Diary Films agrees to engage in a virtual pre-recorded interview with Moniece Slaughter on 8/5/2021 at 1 p.m. The fee was $2,500 to be delivered to Moniece via Zelle at whatever. Okay. And then we just went all in through what she was going to be discussing and everything like that. So y'all clearly see that Moniece was given a contract and her people did not read it. It wasn't Moniece, it was her PR person. Moniece was not prepared because her PR person did not prep her. That's what it was. Okay? Her PR person did not prep her. Because clearly, why would you ask me about payment last night when I clearly put in the contract that you signed last night that she would be being paid today? So there was no reason for her not to be up, dressed, and ready at 1 o'clock. She signed it. So that means that you did not tell her that she was supposed to be ready at 1. Because when I talked to Moniece told me that she clearly told the publicist, I'm not going to be ready by 10 in the morning, which is 1 my time. She clearly told the woman that she took medicine, she was sleepy, she was going to be tired because this was her first weekend without the baby, and she really had a downtime to herself. So I've been there. I know how it is. You take sleep medicine, boom, and you be knocked out and go to sleep. So she clearly she said she told the person that she wasn't going to be able to, she didn't think she was going to be making it at 10 in the morning. And that would have been fine with me because I was running behind. So when I told the woman that I was running behind and that can we do 2 or 3 o'clock, she told me no. She said Moniece is ready. But then it quickly switched to I can't get in contact with Moniece. What? What are you talking about? And then that's when I just went haywire because I'm like, wait a minute. This don't sound right. How did you just tell me that I can't be late? It had to be at 1 o'clock. And then now all of a sudden you can't get in contact with Moniece. She's sleeping, all of this. This don't make sense when a person's supposed to be up and ready to do an interview at 1 o'clock. So like I said, I let Moniece make it right. I accepted, her taking accountability. I took accountability for being upset because that's the only thing that I would be taking accountability for because I did everything that I was supposed to do. You know what I mean? This ain't no little bit of pennies. This is $2,500. This is not $200. This is $2,500. Okay, so and then gonna try to come nasty and say, oh, you don't know how to handle business. Girl, I done dealt with Claudia Jordan's management. I done dealt with Hazel E's management. I done dealt with Willie Taylor's management. I done dealt with E. Ness's management. I done dealt with Relly Rel, Where the Money Reside, his management, and everyone got their money when they were supposed to get it. Everyone signed their paperwork, and we interviewed. There has never been an issue. Lunell and I rescheduled that. I had death. That was when I had lost one of my close relatives, and we had to reschedule that one. And then I just never reached out again to do it because I just really, the moment had passed, and I just didn't want to do it again. I didn't feel like doing it. The moment passed with the Lunell thing. So I never reached back out again. I probably could, but I had to reschedule because of death. They understood it and we moved on. Now, if I wanted to work with them again, all I would have to do is reach out, probably send some money up front, and they will rock with it. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Like, where are you? You are supposed to be in front of the camera at 1 o'clock. Like, yes, I don't be playing. Yes, I do not play. But where is Brown Skin Lady 81? Where Brown Skin Lady at? Because when I tell you she was not playing about her sweet pea, she went on over there to them people. She knocked on their door. Hello? She knocked on the door. Hello? Hey, you got something of sweet peas. Brown Skin Lady 81, she knocked on that door, okay? Oh, you were? You guys were in a chat together? Oh, so all of y'all was in on that. And honey, I know that's right. I know that's right. My people don't play. They went on over there and knocked on that door. They went over there and knocked on that door. Okay? They said, hey, run that in. You got something with Sweet Peas. Either give her money back or do that or do that interview. I love you guys. What you talking about, Alice? We were in a chat together on YouTube. So you saying all of you guys were in a chat together, y'all? Oh, Alice, Monica, brown skin lady, all of you guys were in together? Y'all went and knocked on the door. Y'all went and knocked on the door. I love you guys. Y'all went and knocked on that door. I'm trying to wait and see what they talking about. What? Official King Payne, brown skin lady by herself must have. Oh. So what he. Oh, y'all were in a chat on Official King Payne's show. Okay, so y'all was talking about it on his channel, and then she went on and DM. Let me tell you something. Brown skin lady was not playing. Okay, she went on over there and knocked on the people's door. She went and knocked on the people's door. Okay, but I appreciate it. That really tells me that you guys, y'all really mess with me, and you guys feel the realness. Y'all know what I do for my subscribers. Like, I am investing in my channel. That money is my hard-earned money. That's money that I work. That's not from my channel. That money is my money. Okay, that's my money that I go and I work and I invest it into my channel. So that's why, like I said, I'm trying to get all my people together so that I can start paying them, and get them paid. Because right now I just got my assistant. I give her little money or whatever. And, I'm not going to lie, that's not every month. Like, she understands that some months I'm not able to do the payment all at the same time. Sometimes I have to double up on my payments, when I pay my assistant. Sometimes it's not on time every month. When I do pay her, it be for like 3 months at a time, but she get her money. You know what I'm saying? So, honey. Yes, stop being sheep. They went and knocked on them people's door. They said, run, Sweet Pea, how many, please? She must have did it. You asked with. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, tell her come on over here and get noticed and get her flowers. Because I'm getting ready to give her flowers. Let me give her some flowers. Baby doll, where she was at? My baby doll, baby doll is always repping for me in these streets. Where she was at? Where she was somewhere making noise too? Everybody was somewhere making noise. My people said, yes, we are not playing about Sweet Pea. I can't post no flowers in here because I'm on the computer and I'm not on my phone, so I can't put no emojis. I can't even put my own freaking subscription emojis. But I'm just going to do it like this because I'm just going to type flowers. There go y'all flowers. Here go y'all flowers. Flowers, roses. There go y'all flowers and roses. I love you guys. Flowers, roses. Okay? That's for everybody that went and knocked on them people. They went and knocked on them people's door. They said, run it back. But yes, I just wanted to let everybody know, Moniece did make it right. We did come to a common ground. She understood where I was coming from. And thank you, Alice, because I couldn't do it. Um, so I really appreciate it. I know you guys do. I know. I love you guys for that. Brown skin lady, here go your flowers, girl. And Monica, Alice, baby doll, Lynn, because honey, I was on the phone with Lynn. And y'all know Lynn is my right hand. She's been with me. She's the was the first mod and she's the assistant of the channel. And honey, Lynn was Lynn, she be ready to get with my daughter and they be ready to fight, child. Lynn and my daughter be ready to fight. They don't be playing, child. I was on the phone with Lynn just going off. But she was like, you got it. You know, she and Bossy. I was on the phone with Bossy, you know, and Bossy Beauty, because we've been talking a lot. And I showed her my contract and stuff. She was like, that contract is airtight, girl. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. And I also had put in with the bank and stuff. So I gotta let the bank know that she can have that money. I was not playing because you have to be like that about your stuff. Like, I did not do anything wrong. So for those, oh, love you guys. So for those that feel like, oh well, maybe you jumped the gun. No, I never got an interview. Okay, I never got an interview. That's the whole thing. Where were you? It was 1:00. You weren't supposed to be sleeping. That don't make sense. You know, it still just doesn't make sense the way it went down. I'm not going to say, oh, they was planning on scamming me. And now because I made such a big noise, I'm not going to say that. But at the same time, her people was unprofessional. Okay. They dropped the ball. They did not have Moniece where she was supposed to be. And that's just in the day and time that we living in, you can't do that. Yes, it's going to be on the 9th. Yes, it's going to be on the 9th. So, you know, I could have been like, okay, well, send me my money back. I'll pay you on the 9th. But I didn't do that. You know what I mean? Because her grandmother is, 80 years old today and they're having a birthday party and she going out there on the flight and da-da-da. So I'm like, you know what, girl, you can have that. That's payment. Now, I paid you already. Now I ain't got to worry about it. You know how we like to pay our bills on time. And we like to pay our bills up front. That's how you keep good credit. I have not always had good credit, but I am working towards having good credit. So I'm trying to get in those habits of paying bills. So I'm like, okay, I done paid you. You're out the way. I'll deal with you on the 9th. You know, I could have been like, I want my money back, but no. I'm like, all right, well, you made it right. Keep the money. I'll see you on the 9th. You know what I mean? I could have still made her do the interview today, but I was like, no, since clearly you are asleep, because her voice, you could tell she was just waking up. It was very groggy. And she started explaining to me how it all fell through the cracks. And some of the things she said made sense. It lined up with her freaking publicist. And I'm like, yeah, this don't make sense. You know, and she was really putting blame on the publicist more so, like she needs to be CC'd on emails. She said she was just getting screenshots of stuff and she didn't have the whole picture as to what was going on. My whole thing is, okay, but the contract says I'm paying you at 12. The link is getting sent to you at 12 and you supposed to interview at 1. I don't know why you would be sleeping. That's just where I kept going back to. Like it, even though we want to say the publicist and all that, you signed an agreement that says you were going to be doing an interview at 1. So I'm stuck on that, But like I said, we squashed it. We're going to do it on the 9th. She needs to get better people, period. Because that's unprofessional, all right? That's just not how you do business. And I don't care if you want to say I'm a smaller blogger and I don't know, honey, I know contracts, I know legalities, and I know how things work. And if you agree to something, you sign something, That's what you're supposed to be doing, period. Because when I tried to change the time, the publicist told me no. So if you knew that my Moniece was asleep when I said we could do it at 2 or 3, and you told me no, we need to do it at 1 because we agreed to 1, then where was it? Well, see, that's the thing, Monica. She says she signed it. Moniece says she signed it. Moniece signed it. So my thing is, all right, so you just sign things and you don't read them? Like, so I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt because I like Moniece and I do want to interview with her. I spent $2,500 and I want my money's worth. You feel me? So, I'm willing to squash it. But at the same time, I'm not dumb. All right. You're not going to play in my face. I'm not dumb. Like, girl. And I'm pretty sure all y'all feel the same way. Like, no, like, it ain't gonna fly. Like, no, that don't make no sense, because it doesn't. It does not make no sense. At the end of the day, it still don't make no sense. Okay? If you sign something and it said 12 o'clock, right? You supposed to be here at 1 o'clock. Where were you at? Why would you still be asleep? And that's what I kept trying to ask the publicist. I'm like, yeah, exactly. And that's what I was trying to ask the publicist. Like, okay, but it's 1 o'clock. She's supposed to be getting ready for an interview. Why would she be sleeping? Like, I don't get what because she was trying to brush it off as if like, child, please. Moniece is somewhere probably sleeping. She doesn't even know what's going on. She's somewhere sleeping. Like, why would she be somewhere sleeping when she got an interview to do? What are you talking about? So I think they seen in my emails that I wasn't the one, I wasn't the one or the two. And they like, let's make this right with this lady because she ain't playing. She got her people. They knocking on doors. And they wasn't playing. Right. Okay. It just don't make no sense. But like I said, I love Moniece. She was one of my favorites. Her and Hazel, they was my favorite. Me too, girl. She was one of my favorites. Her and Hazel E on Love and Hip Hop. So Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Those are my two favorites. I had Hazel on the show, and it's only right that I'm able to get Moniece. I wanted to get April Jones. I had reached out to her, but she never responded. She probably didn't know how much I was paying. A lot of them get a little stuck up and they don't respond because they think that you ain't got no money. But if she had knew that it was $2,500 involved, she probably would have went on ahead and did the interview. But now that she dealing with Dre, honey, she don't think she need any money. But honey, when he get tired of that ass and he ready to put you down and get somebody else, you gonna wish that somebody was offering you $2,500. Hey, Cocoa Butter Bar people. Hi, baby. But yeah, so my mods, like I told, I love you guys. Oh, yeah, girl, y'all know it because I be making those damn those documentaries that I do. Do y'all see how much I barely get 500 views with them documentaries, and it takes me weeks to do them? Because people come over here, they really like the Tasha K subjects and stuff. Only my real supporters watch my documentaries. So I put a lot of time and stuff into my stuff. I don't do stuff for clicks and views. I do stuff because I like to do it. You know what I mean? And I know that my real supporters, they want to see that stuff. So, we're going places on this platform, and we're going to always do business the right way. We're going to run, this taught me that we're going to run into, issues with people that are not always going to be as organized as me. But I knew I was right in this instance. That's why I wasn't really tripping off that publicist, because I knew that I was right. I had my contract, I had everything in order. So I wasn't tripping because I knew I was going to get my money. So, you know, but I really wanted to do the interview with Moniece. So I'm glad that we were able to work it out, because I feel like, and she's, in the contract, she's putting my flyer on her platform. She's going to advertise the interview on her story and her main page. So that's a million some people that are going to see that interview. So it's not like I'm just paying for that. I'm also for an interview. I'm also paying for promotion. You know what I'm saying? So I need my money worth. Shoot, I'm paying for, and all of that is in my contract. So she has to honor that. I don't play. Y'all know I got my ducks in a row. Y'all know it. So I just wanted to come. I'm probably gonna put this video on members only, probably. I'm not even gonna keep this up because, I really just came, I might even private it, who knows. I just came to let you guys know that there was an update and that we made it right and everything is good, because I came up here hooping and hollering. Honey. I was hooping and hollering. Oh, it's not going to be tonight. It's going to be on the 9th. So the 9th is going to be Monday. So it'll be Monday. I'll be taping it at 9 p.m. EST. And then I will air it on Tuesday. Okay? So it won't be a live. Y'all know I do my interviews. I tape them. So we will tape Monday at 9. And then I will post it on Tuesday. Kelly, you know it. You know, Kelly. I'm grown. I ain't no baby. I'm grown. Yes. So, y'all wasn't playing. Brown Skin Lady was not playing. Brown Skin Lady she was not playing. She said, give Sweet Pea either her money or an interview, or you going to have to see me. Okay? Brown Skin Lady stepped up in them DMs like, I ain't scared of no Moniece. Run us that. I was so proud of Brown Skin Lady in that moment. When Moniece sent me that, like, girl, look at your people. She's like, I literally woke up to all of this. Look at your people. I was like, look at them. They do not play about me. So I really love you guys. I appreciate it. It shows me that you feeling me, that, what I give out, y'all really feel it. Y'all know it's genuine. Y'all know it ain't on no bullshit. And I appreciate that, because I work hard to get that to come across, like this is real. Who I am is real. So stop being sheep. Brown Skin Lady wasn't playing. She was like, run it. She stepped up in them DMs like, you had done said you was doing an interview at 1. It is now 2:00 and we don't have no interview and we don't have no money. I know, Mama Khan, I love you guys too. I know y'all don't. So I love you. I'm going now. I'll see you guys tomorrow for our car chat in the morning. Love you. Bye.